So it's like I disappear instead of my background disappearing. So if this were a slide, like that said, welcome to Mopco Improv Theater, then just covering my camera would make that be the placeholder slide. And then when it's time for the show to start, I can just go, welcome, it's me. And or change my background and then come on and I appear.
Very
Awesomeness.
Cool. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, very cool.
We are live, by the way. Just so you know.
Then the audience of our audience heard us as well.
Well, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed. I think that was me or you.
Now it's me and you.
That's right.
The dog named Boo.
Now it's two watching, and it's us, and we're glad.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Wow, we're on television.
Give me the map. Give me the map.
So, folks, we have 9 minutes. I'm going to go try to find a different shirt. I'll be back in 3.
See how it works?
Some people get your Time Bandits references, Walt.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! That's very cool. But you can't do this. Can you?
I don't know what you did. Oh, I'm watching on YouTube. That's why I don't know what you did.
Well, you'll know in 7 or 8 seconds, won't you?
Well, no.
I assume I will need to stop my audio share if you're going to share a slide.
I'm not sharing a slide.
Oh, okay.
This is our pre-show.
Then I'll just leave the audio share on the whole.
This is our pre-show. This is it. We're doing it. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh,
Keep
did you
saying
dim
that.
the lights? You dimmed the lights.
No, I didn't dim the lights. I dimmed the video. That's the new toy, or one of the new toys.
Video.
You see.
I want to get it. I want to get some new dishes. How do you feel about that, honey?
Wow, really?
For our new kitchen.
Really? Seriously?
To match the floor.
I'm gonna go get a shirt. Be back.
That's an enthusiastic yes.
It was very enthusiastic. So,
Sounded like Peter.
left the room to get dishes. But while he was away, they heard a sound. Sound like birds hitting the floor.
Birds do it. Bees do it.
Is that a Christmas ornament?
Yeah, actually, I don't know. Seemed appropriate for tonight.
I'm just gonna say the last lines of horror stories all night. And when they looked at the car door, there was a hook hanging from the handle. And when the screaming stopped, they saw it was not a recording, but a live broadcast. And when the door finally opened, it was someone from the student loan department. And when the child finally looked into the sack, all that was there was a math textbook. I can keep being not entertaining all night.
I'm sure you will.
I got a tornado.
I'm just amusing myself with this line. Just in a track mode right now, like an old video game.
I'm gonna put my hat on.
Put your hat on. I like your hat. You got to show everybody your hat.
I'll show my hat.
That's like that looks like something that the late Paul Lynde would have worn in his Halloween.
Yeah. I got it from his estate sale.
We should watch that tonight.
Yeah.
But only after we watch this show, which is what you're watching.
Here we go.
Are we live?
We
We
are.
are live. Well, are we live?
And what is life?
This is what we pray.
Live is spelled just like live.
Wait, what?
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 It's
Live.
like Phyllis Diller.
Yes, it is.
Or like Madam. Darling, I was doing curbside pickup before it was cool. Like that. Don't look at me like that.
It's the Star Wars Halloween special.
That's right. That's right. Star Wars Life Day.
It's time for Life Day.
God. B. Arthur. Nothing's more Star Wars than B. Arthur.
It is just glorious that thing.
Wasn't Art Carney in that too?
Yes!
It was a dare. I think it was a dare.
was a
Somebody
dare.
lost a dare, and they had to make that.
I think it was created by a whole bunch of Bob Hope's joke writers who just were desperate that, hey, the kids like the space thing. Let's do this space thing. Let's call the gang. The kids love Art Connie. And they really, B. Arthur, she's hot. Let's go get them. Sign up for this.
Kids love our car.
They do. Kids love Art Connie. They all got the honeymooners lunch boxes. It's 19.
To the moon!
It's the height of the Art Connie craze.
Yeah.
Got my George Burns thermos for my nephew. He loves.
And the Burgess Meredith Lunchables.
My Irving Berlin Trapper Keeper.
Lunch. I have all the time in the world. Oh, my thermos is spilled! No!
What time is it?
Spooky time.
7:58 Eastern Daylight Time. Everyone remember to turn your clocks back tonight.
While you still can.
If you have the hands for
If you
it.
last that long.
It's time for whoever gave me this flashlight to regret it. Way past that tonight. No! Are you entertained, people? This is entertainment.
All right. Tell you what. Why don't we start? I've got this black thing I can fade. Why don't you guys kill your video? And,
Die!
Are we?
Mark,
What a world! What a world!
all right. Yes. Good evening, and welcome to the Mopco Improv Theater, where we make stuff up. Hey everybody, how you doing this October 31st? It's wonderful to see you, and we hope tonight to improvise for you a blockbuster Halloween movie. Can't do that without our improvisers, so let's bring them on. Hey gang, come on out. Look at that, there's some wonderful people here. Excellent. My name's Michael Burns. I am joined by the illustrious Kat Kappa, the amazing Jen Lavinar, the awesome John Gimlico, the stupendous Walt Paticki, and the musically and otherwise terrifically gifted Mark S. Merritt.
Greetings.
We need help. Boy, do we need help. I mean, we really need help. So, each of us in turn is going to ask you for something that will help guide our improvised film. Those of you in Nagasaki, Japan, your auto-translator may have a hard time with this, but let's see how you handle it. We're looking for suggestions for each one of us in turn. I would like from you, dear audience, a secret fear that one would never share with any other human. If you could give me something that one would be just secretly afraid of but never share with another human. Accent on the human.
Type it into the chat. If you would, please just type it into the chat for us on YouTube. Secret fear. Michael and Wild. Oh, all right. Michael, your secret fear is pickles.
No, it's not.
All right, and maybe we can get some. We can just keep going with the suggestions as we go, and whoever's next.
I have an ask. I would like someone in the audience to give me the suggestion of the thing that sends my character into a rage where he's unstoppable.
A thing like an object or anything?
Anything. A subject, an object, a place, a topic. Perhaps even a flavor of ice cream, an animal, a habit, a video game, a
or
tool,
intangible.
a breakfast
Anything
food.
at all. It sends him into a rage. That's right. All right.
Do we
Who's
have one?
next? We're waiting. Who's next?
Okay.
I'll go. Oh. Okay. Can I get a childhood desire that still needs to be fulfilled as an adult?
All right. And Walt, smashing pumpkins is your suggestion.
God, I hate when people do that. Also, that band is very overrated. The 90s, I'm glad they're over.
And John, without an H. I spelled your name wrong.
That's okay.
An H. A childhood desire that still needs to be fulfilled. We'll get one up for you. And while they're working on that, Jen, what would you like?
So my character wears a locket around her neck at all times. What's inside of it?
You need to know what's in Jen's locket.
She never takes it off.
John, your suggestion is more candy. Childhood
Fair enough.
good, more candy. We're wondering what's in Jennifer's locket, and in the meantime, you can tell me, please, what Jennifer, they're saying dressing up like a Power Ranger.
In my locket.
You're like, so someone dressed up as a Power Ranger is in your locket.
Okay.
And I have not yet asked a question, but we have the suggestion of going over the swing set bar, full loop on a swing. So I'm just going to take that suggestion and I'll figure out how it plays in somehow. Going over the swing set bar, full loop on a swing. All right, shall we repeat our suggestions? And let's go from there, or do we need a title? That was for John. Well, that was for John. I'm taking it anyway.
Well, the title never hurts, and then we can go over our suggestions.
All right, we need a title. We need a title.
Title should be A Title Never Hurts.
A title of a completely made up title of a movie, of a spooky movie that we've never heard before. And in the meantime, let's repeat our suggestion.
A
So we
title
have
that hurt.
I have a never voiced fear of pickles.
pickles.
I will fly into a blind rage if I'm confronted by anything to do with smashing pumpkin.
More candy. More candy.
I have a tiny Power Ranger in my locket.
I somehow have something to do with going over this swing set, full loop on a swing. And the title of our movie is Tiffany Terror.
Sorry,
Tiffany.
minded
Terror.
time.
It's all right, Walt.
Want to turn your camera off?
I do.
Tiffany! Tiffany! Oh, you there, love? Come on out now, don't be afraid. There you are, my dear.
Yes, Father. What is it you need?
Well, I was getting worried about you, wasn't I? I wondered where you were. You were gone for so long, it's almost dark.
I was just playing in the attic, as I do from time to time.
Oh, now, didn't we talk about going up there to the attic?
I know you told me never, ever, ever to go up to the attic under any circumstances, but I can't help it, Father. I'm just drawn there, inexplicably. I mean,
I was inexplicably drawn once myself. It was a caricature, they said, but I didn't like it. That was a joke, dear. I was trying to lighten the moment.
oh, Father, you're so
Never mind, don't laugh at it. It's dangerous. I'm trying to tell you. What do you do up there?
Oh, I don't know. I like to look at the shadows and the shapes they make on the walls as the sun crosses the windows. The dolls up there, Father. Tiny porcelain-faced dolls.
Hey, dolls. I remember. You never see anything else, do you?
There is a box of jars. Big jars. And also some barrels in the corner.
Yeah?
Yes, some barrels. I have something printed on the outside, but I
No,
can't.
it's all right. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Are you okay, Father?
I'm fine.
All right. Would you like to find out what's inside those
No,
barrels?
I don't want to find out what's inside them. I know what's inside them. I've been out of here. No. Now you are forbidden to ever go into that attic again. You
Or
understand
what?
me, Dad?
Or what? Or you'll do what?
I won't have to do anything, will I? It won't be me doing something, will it? It'll be something else doing something, won't it? And then you'll be sad, won't you? Aye. Go ahead and disobey your old father. Go ahead and be wordful. Go ahead. Or believe me. Or not.
Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar? Or be better off than you
Crocky, I hear the dulcet tones of an angel. Who's singing out here? Hey, what? Who's there? I could swear I heard a voice. But there's nothing out here but the old abandoned brine factory. Yeah, ain't been no activity up here at the brine factory since that tragic Halloween party what the children threw, dressed up as superheroes and whatnot back in '97. Oh, I'll have to find me a new way of employment. I don't like being the only night watchman out here at the old abandoned factory. On account of the economy of this town is... Who's that? Who's that?
It's me, the yellow one.
The yellow one. Oh, save me, praise God, deliver me. Oh, what do you want from me? I'm just a poor old night watchman.
I'm here to protect you from evil.
Wait a moment. You're no ghost. You're an actual wee little one dressed up in a superhero costume. Don't you know tonight is Halloween? It's the anniversary.
Trick or treat, trick or treat.
Never say those words here.
You can't catch me.
Oh. No. She disappeared. Maybe she wasn't a real little one. I remember the night it happened at the brine factory when the kids went in there and they decorated it and they sang their Halloween carols and decorated their Halloween eggs and carved their Halloween pumpkins. They were dressed up as those super people. There was a pink one and a green one, a yellow one. But then, one of them wee tots, he didn't know that the brine valves are not to be tampered with. Oh, it was terrible. That means that wasn't a child in a costume, it was a ghost! Ah!
Trick or treat! Trick or treat! Anybody home? Trick or treat! Hello? Hello?
Well, hello.
Hi. I know I'm an adult and I'm trick or treating, but I just love this holiday. Can I have some candy?
Well, what are you supposed to be?
I'm a number 2 pencil.
No, you're not. That's not even a costume. You don't get candy if you're not wearing a costume.
It is a costume. See, here's the lead up here.
It's really just a hood,
And
isn't it?
okay, fine. Yes, it's just a hood. I'm just desperate.
What are you doing? You're back again. What did I tell you about coming around here begging for candy on Halloween dressed up as whatever it is, a crayon or something?
No, it's a number 2 pencil.
Number 2. Fine, you're bothering me, daughter, now.
No, Father. He's not bothering me.
Well, he's bothering me.
Well,
Henry Jackson, you got plenty of candy of your own, don't you?
Yeah.
So what are you coming around here for?
I just want I need the candy bad.
we're really only supposed to give it to children who have actual costumes on. It's sort of an unwritten rule.
I'm a child at heart.
Why can't you have a pint like a normal man?
Fine. You know what? It's gonna be Trick.
Oh,
Oh,
what does that mean, Father?
I've made a big mistake.
Yes?
Oh, and it's getting worse.
Oh, young Tiffany!
Yes.
Is your papa at home?
Yes, he's right here.
Standing right here, aren't I?
Oh, hello. Johnny, listen. This is words for adults. Miss, can you excuse us?
Oh, sure. I know just where I'll go play.
Oh.
Ta-ta.
No! Don't you? She's
Is-
going up there.
What's that, Johnny?
Going up there. She's going up to that attic.
Oh, well, we're better up there than...
What?
I'm sorry. We're having to do with an exposition here.
The hell is going on?
Here, I don't want the young one to find out. But, because if she were to overhear what we're saying, if she were listening in somehow, it might put her in danger if she misunderstood.
She's in danger already. She's up there in that damn attic with the boxes and the jars and the little dolls and the.
Oh, you didn't keep the barrels, did you? Oh, that's
Worse. What's worse is Henry was here looking for candy.
Henry.
Was here just a moment ago.
It's a bad omen. It's all happening all over again. It is. I was just up there, watching over the brine factory.
Don't talk about the brine factory.
Well, I have to, Johnny. I have to.
You still have that job at the brine factory? What did I tell you about working at the brine factory? It's no good for anybody.
I've got to keep the little ones away. I've got to keep the town safe.
I guess somebody's got to keep the town safe, and it might as well be you.
Listen here, Johnny. I don't want your Tiffany to find out on account that she barely even remembers she had a little brother. But I was up there at the scene of the tragedy and, well, I was accosted by an apparition in a yellow ranger costume.
Would you like to stay on a star?
No!
What the hell's singing?
Home in a jar.
Can you hear it?
You'll be
Yes.
better off than you are.
It's happening again!
Whoever's singing Wish Upon a Star, whatever the hell the name of that song is, show yourself.
Don't. I'm leaving, Johnny, but mark my words. Keep this between you and me. We don't want your daughter to find out that the place her younger brother lost his life forever.
You know something? You can yell a little bit louder. If you don't want her to find out, just go ahead and yell it a little bit louder. Then why don't you, Henry? Because you're making an awful lot of goddamn noise.
Well, I'll tell you what, Johnny, you've embarrassed me for the last time.
Whoever.
I'm leaving this house right now.
And where you gonna go then?
Power!
Oops.
The yellow one.
That's right, I'm the yellow one.
I know what you got. I can see, can't I?
I wield the power of the saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, the saber-toothed tiger. What are you doing coming around here on Halloween night?
I'm here to protect you from evil. Bet you can't catch me.
Wait a minute. No, I want to know about this. I can't run with anything at all, but what do you mean protect me from evil? I thought you were on the other side.
I've come back to protect you from evil. Bet you can't catch me.
Wait a minute. Don't be running away. It's not very friendly. I mean, you went to a great deal of effort to cross over from the other side, and then you're running away and saying, I can't catch you. Of course I can't catch you. You're supernatural. Why would I want to catch you?
Don't you want protection? Don't you want to know where the evil is? Bet you can't catch me.
Wait a minute. If you're going to protect me from evil, you can't always be running away, can you? That's not protection. That's just simple cowardice, isn't it?
You're playing with words, but all you have to do is catch my image and you got me.
Well, I can't catch your image until you forget. Can't catch it. I'm so old. I'm all stove up. I can't really catch much of anything except cold. And even that I'm not very good at. My God, if my daughter ever found out about what happened to her little brother, there wouldn't be protection enough in the whole universe. Poor kid. Poor little kid.
Meanwhile, down at the pub. Oh, it's true. It isn't just because of my terrible habit of, repeating terrible bits of history very loudly around people what shouldn't be overhearing them and connecting the dots and doing a whole bunch of foreshadowing. No, it's not just a drink either. It was the yellow one.
Ooh, the yellow one. You are all about the spoilers. You like to look ahead, read the end of the book, and tell the end of the story. You're just Mr. Spoiler.
Oh, that's not true. And by the way, I heard a very funny joke. I'll just skip to the end. Eat, shoots, and leaves. Of course,
There it is again. Yeah. Ah,
well, anyway, now listen. We've got also a problem. I
well,
went down to warn old Johnny on account of his daughter. We don't want to lose another little one.
no, they're
Yeah.
precious.
But I found out. Oh, may God have mercy on our souls. I found out he's kept the actual barrels up there in his attic.
The ones with the pickles?
Now, it's all well and good to call them pickles, but he's told his daughter that those is dolls up there. We need to get a priest. We need to lay this all to rest because with the yellow one out and about on Halloween, what the anniversary and all, well, we don't want the end brine to come.
The end brine.
Oh, we're all being a right pickle then, and that ain't just a joke or a play on words.
Did you see the table settings here on the bar?
Oh, it's a beautiful pumpkin. The only thing what keeps the spirits in check in this town is to honor Halloween in an appropriate way that's respectful. I'm glad to see you haven't forgotten the tradition.
Never.
Because all it takes is one house to not give out a treat, or one jack-o'-lantern not to be lit, or one kid nosing around a site that should be left well enough alone. The pattern was broken, and well, we all know that it wasn't no accident what happened at the brine factory.
Yeah. Then we all suffer.
I've just said enough of too much again. I'm on my way. Tally-ho! Bip bip.
Bip.
I can hear you in there. Hello? Little boy?
Let me out.
I thought I heard you in there.
I'm scared.
I'm not supposed to open the door to the attic. I'm not supposed to go in there anymore. I promised.
Let me out. Let me out.
Oh. Who are you? Who are you?
You know me, Tiffany.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize my voice?
It sounds terribly familiar. Who are you?
Don't you know my voice?
But you can't be. Father told me you were just a figment of my imagination.
Don't you remember cuddling in bed?
I do. I do remember. I remember the little song we used to sing.
Tiffany, it's Spencer.
Spencer, how did you get in the attic? How long have you been there? What are you doing?
I'm in the barrel, Tiffany.
Oh, well, I must get Father. I must get Father. Ah! Father! 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 Father!
What's all this fuss about, then? What's all this about? Where are you?
It's Spencer! Ah!
Spencer.
Yes. He's in the attic.
Who told you a name like Spencer?
Spencer told me a name like Spencer, and
Ain't nobody named Spencer nowhere. There's never been nobody named Spencer nowhere, no how. There ain't no name Spencer.
Father, there is a family portrait of us in your bedroom. The four of us, you, me, Mummy, and a little boy.
Oh, that was a renter boy that we got for the portrait.
No, it was not.
Would you like to swing on a star?
Well, he is. Father, he's in the attic. We must get him out.
He's not what he seems. He's not what he seems, daughter.
He's my little brother, and he's trapped in a pickle barrel.
He's not. He looks like your little brother. And he may sound like your little brother, but he ain't your little brother. He's a spirit beast come back with the idea of wreaking revenge for a horrible misjustice.
What misjustice?
The misjustice that I can't tell you about. I can't. It wouldn't be proper for a young girl like yourself.
Father, I am old enough to learn all the secrets of this house and this town and that abandoned brine factory. It's long past time you told me.
I'll tell ya. As soon as I fix this here old microphone, I'll tell ya.
I can hear you so much better now.
Thank you.
I think your accent even got better too.
It's true. Many, many years ago, everyone in town here was happy. We had a bustling little economy. Everyone had work that mattered. It was a time of plenty. But such times never last.
Where'd the time go?
An evil ruler came to rule over our land. A ruler who took from us folks and gave all that we own to the rich friends while pretending to support us. A group of us decided to fight back, which was a right and good thing to do, and we was right to do it, and I don't want you to think otherwise.
Is that when you started the cooperative pickle factory?
Yeah, cooperative food distribution plant. Yes. And for a time, everything was hunky-dory. Even Dory was happy. But then, the evil ruler got wind
wind of what we was doing and decided that we wasn't paying enough taxes, even though we wasn't making any money. We was simply sharing the food of the land.
Terrible.
So they taxed us more, and then taxed us more, and then taxed us more. Until finally, when you and little Spencer was just wee little tadpoles, we had a secret meeting. You know some of the men that was at that meeting. Me, Henry, the usual cast of characters. We were young, we were strong, we were headstrong, we smelled strongly, we thought strong thoughts. And we said to ourselves, got to use the word, I've got to use the word, I can't use the word.
What word, Father? What word?
We decided that when the tax collector came around the next time, we would soak him in brine until he was altered inexorably. But something went very, very wrong with our plan. I can remember it like it was yesterday. Right then, get them barrels.
No!
Move them on over here by the window.
Get away from me, you peasants! You won't see the last of me!
Get ready now, we're gonna dip him in, we're gonna dip him right into the brine, and we're gonna keep him in the brine until he's made into a goddamn pickle is what we're gonna do.
Mark my words! The salty truth! I'll make your children pay!
At that point, everything went into slow-mo. And seemingly from out of nowhere, your innocent little brother, Spencer, came a-walking along on one of the beams above our heads in the pickle factory. Spencer!
I'll grab you!
The tax collector and Spencer both ended up in the big bin. It wasn't called a bin though, it was called a big vat.
A barrel.
Vat. There with all them cucumbers. In the boiling brine. We couldn't save either one of them. No!
Father, it's Spencer. He's here. He's here. He wants to be let out of the barrel, Father. He wants to find peace.
Don't do it!
I must, Father. He's my brother. This is the reason Mummy went mad. If I don't let him out, I'll go mad too.
I'll tell you right now, it's not Spencer. That's an evil being pretending to be an innocent little boy.
Oh, he's Googling, Father. Listen, I have a plan. Before Mummy died, she gave me this locket. She said if there was ever anything scaring me, frightening me in this whole world, all I had to do was imagine capturing it in this locket. And then it couldn't hurt me or anyone else ever anymore.
It doesn't look like it's very big to be holding something so scary. It's a pretty small little thing. You know, your mother was never a very practical woman. That's why she ran away. Well, never mind that. But no one sells brushes anymore. It was a very impractical.
Father,
Ah!
I think I can feel Mother's spirit with me. I think she
Well, if she's with you, then I want you to tell her that she still owes me 50 quid.
Would you like to see
Ah!
Spencer,
Fairy Moonbeam?
Father, come with me to the attic and let's set him free. We'll capture him in the locket, and then we'll be safe and he'll be with us forever.
Oh my goodness! There it is! The evil!
Ah!
Tiffany! Tiffany, it's me, Spencer.
Spencer, I can hear you. But wait, if you're Spencer,
Then who's this one who keeps coming around all yellow and sparkly and saying, catch me if you can? Who's this one then, I wonder? And why, might I add, is Spencer so old looking if he was a little boy?
must be the prickle juice. Who are you? Who's under that yellow Power Ranger costume?
I'm the yellow one.
No, you
I have the power of the saber-toothed tiger. Catch me if you can.
No, you aren't, and no, you don't. I know who you are.
Do you, darling?
Yes, I. What you call me?
Darling,
It's what I thought.
sweetheart.
Griselda?
Mommy?
Mom?
What in God's name are you doing transmogrified into a little yellow boy?
You killed my boy.
I didn't care. It was an accident. I had nothing to do with it. He fell into the vat of boiling brine.
You built that pickle factory to quit paying taxes.
I was feeding the people, wasn't I?
You killed my boy. You took your eye off the prize. You took your eye off what was important. And you left him in that vat to drown.
I did. I did that. You're right. I could have prevented it. I could have saved him, but I didn't. I let him die there in the pickle factory. It's all my fault.
I am the yellow Power Ranger, and I carry the power of the saber-toothed tiger, Mama. I want my revenge.
Mommy, no! No, it was an accident! No!
And now in local news, you're listening to the Barren Trail FM radio network. Out here on the moors, we appear to be getting stories of a series of small earthquakes from in town. It seems that 7 or 8 large pickle barrels have been rolling through town toward the old abandoned brine factory, causing automobile accidents on the way. We will give you updates as they come, but it is recommended to steer clear off of the roads going through the malls or avoiding the old abandoned pickle and brine food distribution factory. This is your Baron Radio Network signing off for now.
Spencer. Come on. Come on.
Hang on, sweetheart. Hey.
Come on. I know it's been a long time since you've been out of that barrel, but come on, let's play.
Okay. Look, I got a pumpkin we can smash.
Awesome. Let's go back. Let's go.
Okay.
Nobody's at the schoolyard right now.
Oh, awesome. Is
Right
there a
over
swing?
here, right across the street from the plant.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
Re-
Smash it.
What? Smash it. All right. Here's another one.
Smash pumpkins going all the way up the road. Hey, dude, the Bro Factory. Nothing makes me madder than smashed pumpkins. Oh, your back is broken. No, I'll put a stop to this.
Stop yourself and leave these children alone.
Who speaketh at thee from beyond this fog?
I'll tell you who's speaking. I'll tell you who's speaking, all right. It is I.
It be not man nor beast nor cauliflower. What be you?
You were close with cauliflower. I am the spirit of all who have been wrongly pickled throughout history. And I am here to protect these children.
Oh, really? Now you're going to show up and protect us?
Yeah, what were you like 10 years ago?
I died. What do you want? I was a fool when I was alive, but I'm
We
not.
look like we need protection.
For heaven's sakes, fine. I'm going down to the pub.
No, wait a second.
What?
You can push us on the swings if you want.
Really?
Yeah, get rid of the old guy here and
Oh, come on now.
Get out of here!
All right, well, you've been smashing pumpkins. I'll feel sufficiently full of rage to go up to the factory and destroy it in a fit of rage and put everything to rest.
well, all right, even better, you can both push us. You can channel that rage into pushing.
What do you say? Why don't we give the kids a good time, buddy? He's just an old spoil sport. You want to go to the swings?
I'm off to destroy the Brawn Factory. I'll feel sufficiently justified in my rage at seeing the pumpkins broken.
All right. Come on, kids. So, did you have a nice day out in the village?
What do you think, Spencer? Is it nice to be out of the barrel?
Oh, this is fantastic.
This is hard work. This is a very sturdy old building. Good construction's going to take me a while to destroy it.
Higher.
All right.
Whee!
And so, as the big old factory destroys itself through the rage of the watchman, 3 figures can be seen in the playground. A man and 2 little ones.
Well, go figure that. Everyone on the factory's destroying itself. Well, it's not. I'm hard at work here. I've barely broken 3 windows and taken 2 bricks out the wall. But I'll be right on it all night if it takes me all night to avenge these smashed pumpkins and put these spirits to rest. Because quite frankly, I'm confused and I'm angry.
Some people just don't know how to have a good time.
Again.
I've hurt me back.
Good night, Tiffany. Wherever you are.
I'm up here in the attic, Father. Why don't you all come up and play with me?
Oh, all right. Let's go play with Tiffany up in the attic. What do you say?
All right.
Okay. I just don't want to get in a barrel.
I'm going to take a break. This is a lot of work. I'm just gonna go get a drink. If anybody wants anything, I'll be down at the pub. I'll start again tomorrow night. Maybe I'll bring some proper tools.
Sure you will. Bloody git.
Where is she?
I'm over,
There she is!
I'm over here. I'm over here by the barrels.
Tiffany!
Well, here we are, one big happy family.
Yes, one big happy family. You know, Mother, you always told me that the way for us always to be together was for you to come into my locket. I thought you meant a picture, but perhaps.
Oh, that. Yeah, never mind that.
Yeah, never mind that. It's not important anymore, Tiffany. We don't have to go into that locket or anything like that. We can stay up here in the attic with you forever and ever and play.
Oh, but I don't want to stay in the attic forever and ever. You see, I'm still alive.
Oh no, Tiffany, sure you do. We'll have so much fun. You and Spencer and your mom and I will have a wonderful time up here in the attic playing.
No,
Join us, Stephanie.
what?
There's lots of candy up here too.
Not a candy.
I don't want candy. I want to grow up and work in this town and go to the pub and go home and wake up again the next day and do the whole thing all over again.
Oh, for sure. Don't you want to be part of the family?
I want the family to be part of me.
Tiffany, think about this very carefully. I'm awful close. I can feel the pulling power. I can feel the pulling power of that locket right now. I want you to think about it.
Come into the locket. Mommy,
No.
Daddy, Spencer, will you there?
No!
Locket.
Well, they don't build factories like this anymore. This is a big job. I have to tell you, my eyes was bigger than my stomach when it comes to the destruction I thought I would be able to do with the old pickle factory.
Well, why don't you just leave it as it is and come have a drink with me down the pub?
All right, I hear they're serving picklebacks.
Oh, my favorite.
And thus ends the story of the terror of Tiffany.
And the moral is, in Europe, it's good that many places have no drinking age.
And there you have it, folks. Yes, indeed. Oh, we have an echo. Did somebody? I guess it's gone now. It's like a ghost, an echo that comes and goes.
Ghost echo.
Ooh. My favorite part of it was how all the separate pieces of the stories.
I'm sorry. What was that, Walt?
I said my favorite part was how all the separate pieces of the stories.
Yes, it was a unified somewhere in the world. It was multi-layered.
I think we got all the suggestions in, right?
We did.
I think so. Yeah.
Checked those boxes.
Yeah. That's right. So, Mark, there's Mark.
Where are you, Michael?
Yeah, where are you, Michael?
Oh, I'm not. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm just hanging out.
I'm back out of the pickle barrel.
He's in the locket.
Let me let you out.
He's still in the locket.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, thank goodness. That's gotta be.
I'm not quite sure why I'm not visual presence here. Perhaps I've become a ghost myself.
Oh, that would be
I'm
really.
not sure.
Stop messing with us.
Here we are. I'm a blue guy. I'm not really blue.
Star.
I'm actually very happy. But I wonder why that isn't. Yeah, I don't know. So that movie was made in a mere 3 weeks uh, outside of Manchester, England, on a very
Hard to
low,
believe.
very low budget in 66.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
The original release of that film was 3.5 hours long, with the last 2.5 hours being just showing the old night watchman beating up on the walls of the factory and not doing very much damage.
Yeah.
A real-time demolition.
Yeah.
And it
I
just
think they shot it mostly on Super 8 too. The whole thing.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That is impressive. I don't know what's going on with my video. I seem to just not. I'm just not happening here, am I?
you are ghost.
Your blue froze.
That's okay. I know what I look like.
You should be hanging out with Yoda and Obi-Wan giving advice.
That's probably what it is. Well, I hope everybody out there is having a safe and happy Halloween. And
Safety third, everybody. Safety third.
I'm not sure. I didn't quite hear that. What was it?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to remind people that it's safety third.
Safety third. What are the first two, Walt?
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Is it convenient? And then
Is it safe?
safe.
Wow. That's quite a way of looking at it.
I have to say, one of the, all the talk about is it safe to trick or treat and all of this, it really made me realize that, this year I think people who are giving out candy are probably just sanitizing like crazy.
Yeah.
They're sanitizing the candy packets, or they're putting them in individual baggies, or they're just kind of throwing them at the trick or treat.
The kids.
Exactly. The candy shoots that they made. And it made me realize that this is probably the cleanest Halloween.
Yes.
Because usually we all just handle everything with our winter colds and our flus, and we all just share it around, and we don't do any of that. So.
I welded a bucket to the roof of my car and just filled it with candy. And I drove very fast into town and slammed on the brakes. And I just let the inertia deliver everything. Mostly it was pennies.
Well, folks.
God damn it, John! You know what that does to me.
What was your favorite candy to get when you were trick-or-treating?
Who?
Anybody.
Good quality chocolate, like good chocolate of any kind.
Godiva? Were people giving out Godiva in your neighborhood?
Oh, heck no. Well, first of all, I'm older than that. There was no Godiva.
Older than Godiva?
And the legend and the whole story, right? No.
Older than Godiva being like a thing. Yeah.
Didn't sell that in stores.
No, you didn't give that out at Halloween. But if you got a good Hershey bar, like, full size, or a chunky candy bar, that was like score. Then there were these, cheapos that would give out just a BB bat.
Michael?
A what?
A BB bat.
What's that?
Anybody know what a BB bat?
I think I do.
It was a little piece of like really hard taffy on a stick. Did that make sense?
Sort of like a sugar daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like
love
a
sugar daddy.
Like a miniature sugar daddy, not as caramelly, sort of artificial, like banana flavor and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, they were terrible. They were terrible.
I loved sugar daddies. Sugar daddies were the best. And they were so bad for your teeth.
Oh, the worst, man. You would be picking caramel out of your teeth for 3 weeks after.
I think I still have some sugar daddy.
Yeah,
I might still have. I think that's why I just got these crowns put in.
yeah.
When I was a child, me and the other children used to hike up to the Wainwright's house and knock. And the Wainwright would gift us all with a hoop and a stick. And it was wonderful. This laughed us and amused us well into the Christmas holidays.
I was just thinking about the fact that we were allowed to eat our Halloween candy for like 3 days or something, and then the rest we were supposed to throw away.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. So I had a little garbage can in my room. It was a tin waste paper basket that was Christmas themed. It had like circus themed. I said Christmas, I meant circus. Like, it was like royal blue, and then it had like a circus train decoration on it. And it was like under my desk, which was built into my bookshelf. And I just kept all my Halloween candy in there. And then I had Halloween candy like for 6 months of the year, because we never had candy in my house. We didn't have sweets. And but my mother somehow just never looked in there. And so I just had candy for the rest of the year.
She was cutting you some slack.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess so.
Yeah, I think so.
When we got older, we used to have Halloween parties, and my dad had a student that was a doctor, and he loaned us a real human skeleton he had in the house. It was pretty
Nice.
cool. It was pretty cool. Creepy.
I was the Almond Joy and Mounds girl.
Oh, I definitely like those too.
Yeah, they were
More and
good.
more as I got older.
They were good.
Didn't really make out because everyone will give you their.
That's right. That's right. Because people didn't like those. How about you, Mark? Any Halloween stories?
I don't have any
Memory.
Halloween stories, but Almond Joy, Snickers, anything full size. Which just over time,
That's it.
I mean, you can chart the average size of candy, and the slope just goes down over time.
Oh, hell yeah.
Things changed.
Yeah.
Like now, like even fun size now is smaller than what fun size used to be.
Right?
Now they've got the little bite size.
Mini sized, yeah.
Less fun size, yeah.
You can't, you know, they'll figure out a way to make them smaller than that.
That
Just
size.
size. Fun.
Can I tell you Leah's first trick-or-treating year story? She was dressed up as a duck. She was adorable. She was like 2.5. And so we gave her a little bag and we said, okay, so you're going to go to the first house. You're going to say trick or treat. So she goes up to the door. She goes, trick or treat. And the woman puts some candy in her bag and she's like, oh, it's really surprised. She comes back. Then she goes, okay, go to the next house. She goes to the next house. She goes, trick or treat. They put candy in her bag. She's like, oh, what? She comes back. She goes to the next house. She goes, I want candy. Oh, I get it.
Jeez, cut to the chase.
I remember the most disappointing time I ever knocked on a door. I was getting a little too old for it, but I still was just at the right age. Like, that was still okay. I was dressed up. I made a homemade Darth Vader outfit. And I had I ripped up a calculator and I embedded it in like a black sweater so it looked like it had the buttons. So I knock on the door and this old guy, and I want to believe he was completely fucking with me now. But as a kid, but he looked at me. This old guy with glasses. He looked like the old man with the pitchfork, in the American Gothic painting. And he looked at me and he yelled back to his wife, "Oh, look at this, honey. She's a computer." Computer. I was like you can the Charles Schultz characters, the Peanuts characters have the little black cloud over their head. Practically see it go out, and I was like, why?
That's awesome.
I want to go home and never come out again.
A couple of years ago, I dressed as Bellatrix Lestrange from
Sure.
movies, and I have this experience of dressing and going out in town, and no matter how spot on my costume is, nobody ever knows what I am. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to hold the card, like in the famous, the image of her standing in the open, in Azkaban, and they hold their numbers. I'm going to write the number, her prisoner number, and the word Azkaban on the card and hold it as I walk around. This is a popular story. I'm not being obscure. Nobody knew who I was.
Oh.
Yeah.
It says Azkaban.
Well, I can't top any of those. We just went around soaping windows. Did any of you guys soap windows? No. Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
a product of a different age. That's all there is to it. So, I think it's time to say goodnight.
Before Halloween.
What?
What do you call the night before Halloween?
Oh,
All Hallows Eve.
Mischief night.
no, Cabbage Night where I came from.
I've heard Cabbage Night. We called it Mischief Night.
Because we get healthy. We need that. You need that energy. The cabbage.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up in an Irish neighborhood. It was Cabbage Night. What can I tell you? All right, it's time. It's time to say so long to all our friends out there.
Have a spooky Halloween.
The second scariest night of the
Yeah.
week.
Next Tuesday being the first.
Next
Hey, by the
Tuesday.
way, you can buy a gift card. You can register for a class. You can find out about all sorts of things at mopco.org. Thanks for watching. We all love you.
Vote.
Bye.
But not by mail. Do not put a ballot in the mail at this
No,
point.
drop it in.
Drop
Dig
it,
it.
deliver it, go in person.
That's right.
No more